Hello everyone, myself Umanshi Rotela, and I'm a fourth year PhD scholar under the supervision of Dr. Anna Mukhopadhyay at the National Institute of Immunology, Delhi. So as a part of my PhD project, I'm trying to understand how the nutrition or the diet we eat, it affects our reproductive health. So as you all know that reproduction is the ultimate circle of life, from life to death. Ultimately, all that matters for organism or a species is to be able to reproduce and to have offsprings, as well as it is equally important for the organism to lay a healthy progeny which can survive the harsh environments. So we can say that reproduction is ultimately the circle of life. So there are many factors that affect the reproductive health of organism, right from the kind of food or diet we eat to our habits like smoking, alcohol, or the kind of things we are exposed to, like the environment, harmful radiation, toxins, chemicals, as well as a very important is the balance of the hormones that is essential to maintain the reproductive health of organism. So overall, all of these factors affect the well-being of an individual and helps in the proper balance and maintenance of their reproductive health. So how does one ensure that their germ cells or their gametes are of proper quality? So there has to be some kind of policing that can differentiate like the good from the bad ones. So there exists some kind of a checkpoint which involves a network of proteins. Many of them are sensors, some of them are simply activators, and some of them will do the active job of executing these checkpoints. So these checkpoints or police are very important to distinguish the good quality from the bad quality, and they will allow only the good quality of germ cells or gametes to pass, and which will help in producing a good quality of the progeny. So to understand the reproductive health, we are working on the insulin signaling pathway using a very interesting model organism, which is the roundworm, C. elegans. So Caenorhabditis elegans or the roundworm, they are found in soil and they are very small and they reproduce like approximately 200 to 300 offspring per worm, and they have very short lifespan. So what is interesting is a lot of metabolic pathways, including the insulin signaling pathway that we are currently working on, they are well worked out and well conserved from humans to worms. And it is also very interesting that the worms have a transparent body. So it is very easy to visualize the quality of the oocytes or the gametes as well as the eggs morphologically. So what we have observed is that lowered nutrition or lowered insulin signaling levels have actually beneficial effect on not only the lifespan or the health span of the worm, they also lead to a better reproductive health. Meaning that if you eat a diet which is balanced but still slightly lower in overall caloric value, ultimately it will lead to betterment of your germline quality or your reproductive health. And somehow we have found that this activates some of the important transcription factors and checkpoint proteins, which helps to ensure that the gamete quality is better, the DNA damage repair is better, and somehow the sensing of the DNA damage is also better. So ultimately there is an overall benefit to the reproductive health, leading to better quality of progeny.